What do you have?
My mum's idea of bread. I call it the rocks.
Why is that?
1, because I can't bite through it. And 2, when I do bite through it, that's what it tastes like. What about you?
My dad likes spaghetti. Spaghetti for lunch, spaghetti for dinner, sometimes even spaghetti for breakfast. So I have spaghetti.
Wow. Want to trade?
You're joking.
Why, you like spaghetti?
Well, I don't, but after your description of your mum's rocks, I think I'll have spaghetti.
Breakdown by Flynn Kamino. Now this is one special film from Tasmania. It's a 13-minute film directed by a 13-year-old filmmaker, Flynn. That is one of the special things in terms of, I don't think I've received a film from such a young youth in the past, but it transcends that. I keep on insisting that it doesn't matter what resolution you've got, what means you have to make a film. What's important is the idea and the fact that you've got the energy and the initiative to make a film out of it. Breakdown is a very sweet little film about two friends who, on the way to camp, the car breaks down and they are waiting for someone to come and help them, and they are there stuck in the Tasmanian bush. It's more profound than that. The relationship between these two friends is a rocky one. You've got the disagreements, then you've got the patch-ups, and then you've got the humour. I've got to say, it's difficult to be humorous and funny for anyone, no matter what your experience level. But when you're a young person, potentially naive and not very experienced in life, finding funny things and actually put them on camera in a funny way is something that's quite special. I also love the minimalism of it. When you're making your first film, you naturally potentially haven't got a budget, but you're relying on family and friends to do essentially everything for you. And this is a really self-made film. It picks up on so much reality, so much life, puts it all in together, packeted into a little fictitious film that has every nuance of reality within it. Adolescence is a time when you're always looking at your peers, commenting on your peers, and maybe making fun of your peers, making fun of your family, feeling insecure. And a 13-year-old who has put all that together in a 13-minute film that's got the range of emotions and the satisfaction at the end, I think is quite special. My congratulations for having the idea, for getting the film made in the first place. I actually really enjoyed the fact that the resolution was a little bit lower, because it reminded me of young filmmakers starting out for the first time. You don't have access to that high definition technology, but you don't need that, because you want to make the most genuine thing for who you are. You want to be truthful to yourself as well as truthful to the story. I think you've served the story and yourself incredibly well as your family incredibly well. Directing is not an easy thing. Directing means bringing the whole troupe, the whole crew and cast in the same direction as your vision, and accomplishing that for the screen so that the audience can also receive that. I felt every ounce of emotion. I felt the story, I felt the humour, I felt the detachments at time. I think, for someone who potentially lives out in the bush or has very easy access to the bush, there's a lot of humour that has come out that maybe some more continental people would not appreciate unless it's made so obvious to them in a short film like this. So you've really brought us as an audience a bit of the Tasmanian culture, in a sense, the Tasmanian humour as well. There are also things that youth have in common, but every youth from a different part of the world has their own individual identity, and that is one thing that you've definitely put together in a very nice, mature and humble way. So overall, all of this I've said means that within these 13 minutes you've created quite a powerful, thought-provoking short film, and for all those reasons and more, I just enjoyed it so much every time I've watched it. I've watched it at least twice. So well done. I hope this is the beginning of many more films I think you have made more films, and I encourage you to make even more. What I say to you is, ask yourself what was your biggest challenge in making the film, or ask yourself what went wrong in your opinion. I personally didn't see anything that was that stood out as being wrong in the film. I'm not criticizing it in that way, but ask yourself what maybe didn't go as planned and what went wrong. Learn from that, because you cannot make any films if you don't learn from your mistakes. That's what I've done, that's what many other filmmakers, even people who have submitted and won awards, they've made mistakes, and the best power is make a mistake, learn from that, make another film, potentially make it better. There's no better, because this film, Breakdown, is perfect for what it is. That's how I've appreciated it. I would never want to have that film remade, but learn from that, move ahead, make better films, you know, and follow the stream. But what you've done with Breakdown as a debut is absolutely incredible, moving, and you've driven a whole audience at our film festival to laughter and through personal emotions of recollecting our own pasts when we were at school. So thank you very much for submitting it. Congratulations to you and to all of your cast and crew, your family. You've accomplished something that's quite frankly fantastic, especially for your age group. So thank you for contributing to this film festival, and well done to all of you for this great accomplishment. Thank you.